Chosen one. God said, "Do not go after jobs. Do this instead." Listen closely, because what you are about to receive carries a weight that can shift your entire direction, and if you ignore it, something precious may slip through your hands without you even realizing it. I am speaking to you not to confuse you, but to awaken something inside you that has been buried under fear and pressure. When I say do not go after jobs, I am not telling you to sit still in despair, but to stop chasing what drains your spirit and start walking toward what I have already prepared for you. There is a difference between striving out of fear and moving with purpose, and this moment is where you begin to understand that difference. Stay here, stay attentive, because what you hear now will begin to unlock doors that effort alone could never open. Type Amen to affirm. You have been taught to run after opportunities as if your life depends on them, as if your worth is measured by how quickly you secure something in the world. But I have seen the exhaustion in your heart, the quiet frustration when doors close, and the silent questions you carry when things do not work out. I am not against your growth, but I am calling you out of the cycle of chasing what was never meant to sustain you. There is something I placed inside you long before you ever thought about survival, something that carries purpose and direction beyond what you can see right now. That is what I want you to focus on, because that is where your true provision will begin to flow. Do not ignore this stirring within you that feels different from fear or pressure, because that stirring is not coming from the world around you. It is coming from a place deeper than logic, a place where I speak without noise and guide without force. When you feel restless about doing what everyone else is doing, it is not confusion, it is alignment beginning to take shape. I am not leading you into lack. I am leading you into a different kind of path where dependence shifts from human systems to divine provision. This is why the usual ways feel heavy, because you were not designed to carry that weight the same way others do. Before you move forward, take a moment and gently like this video as a sign that you are ready to receive what is being placed in your spirit right now. Because your small act of agreement opens a deeper connection with what is unfolding here. What I am calling you into may not look secure at first, and that is what unsettles your mind. You have been trained to look for visible stability, something you can hold, measure, and predict. But what I am offering you is something that grows from within, something that builds over time and becomes stronger than anything you could have chased. This is not about rejecting work, it is about realigning your effort toward what carries meaning and lasting impact. When you begin to move in that direction, you will notice a different kind of peace, a quiet assurance that does not come from external validation. There have been moments where you felt like giving up, not because you are weak, but because you were trying to force your way into spaces that were never meant for you. I saw every disappointment, every closed door, and every time you questioned your own worth. But none of that was wasted, because it was slowly separating you from paths that would have taken you further away from your true purpose. You are not behind, you are being redirected. And this redirection is where your life begins to take a form that actually reflects who you were created to be. Type 1010 if you trust God. When I say do this instead, I am inviting you to listen more closely to what has been placed inside your heart. There are ideas you have ignored, gifts you have set aside, and passions you have silenced because they did not seem practical. But those very things carry the blueprint of your path. They are not random, they are intentional, and they are waiting for your attention. When you begin to nurture them, even in small ways, you will start to see how doors begin to open without force. This is where faith begins to take a real form in your life, not just as belief, but as action, guided by trust. You will not always see the full picture, and that is what makes this journey different from what you are used to. But every step you take in alignment with what I am placing in your spirit will carry a sense of rightness that cannot be explained by logic alone. That is how you will know you are moving in the direction I have prepared for you. It will not always be easy, but it will always be meaningful. I am not asking you to abandon responsibility. I am asking you to redefine it. Responsibility is not just about meeting expectations set by the world. It is about honoring what I have placed within you. When you ignore that, you feel empty, even when things seem to be working on the outside. But when you align with it, even the smallest progress feels fulfilling. That is because you are no longer working against your design, you are moving with it. There will be moments when doubt tries to return, when the old mindset whispers that you should go back to chasing what feels safe. But remember this: safety without purpose leads to emptiness, while purpose with uncertainty leads to growth. I am with you in this process, guiding you even when you cannot see the next step clearly. You are not alone, and you are not being led into confusion. You are being led into a life that reflects the fullness of who you are meant to become. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Many people chase positions and titles, but they are not prepared to carry the responsibility that comes with them. I am preparing you in silence so that when your time arrives, you will stand steady without fear. This preparation may feel hidden, but it is the foundation of everything that is about to unfold in your life. There is a reason you feel different when you try to follow the same route as everyone else. It is not because something is wrong with you, but because you were never meant to fit into a path that limits what I placed inside you. You carry something unique, something that cannot fully express itself in environments that only value routine and repetition. That is why your spirit resists settling, even when your mind tries to convince you to accept what is available. That resistance is not weakness, it is awareness, and it is guiding you towards something greater. Type 777. If you trust in Jesus, you must begin to see yourself the way I see you, not through the lens of rejection or delay, but through the lens of purpose and intention. Every closed door you faced was not a sign that you are unworthy. It was protection from paths that would have drained you and left you unfulfilled. I know what you need, and I know where you will thrive, and I am aligning you with those spaces in ways you may not fully understand yet. Trust that nothing you have experienced has been meaningless, because every moment has been shaping your direction. When I say, do this instead, I am calling you to build, to create, to invest your energy into what flows naturally from within you. There is something you can do that does not feel forced, something that carries a sense of ease even when it requires effort. That is where your focus must go, because that is where your strength lies. When you move in that direction, you will notice that your energy shifts, your clarity increases, and your confidence begins to grow. This is how you step into the life I have designed for you, not by chasing what is already crowded, but by walking into what has been reserved for you. You have spent enough time doubting whether your ideas are valid or whether your path makes sense. Those doubts were planted by comparison and fear, not by truth. I placed creativity, insight, and vision inside you for a reason, and it is time for you to honor that. Start where you are, with what you have, and allow it to grow step by step. You do not need perfect conditions to begin, you only need willingness and trust. There will be days when progress feels slow, when results are not immediately visible, and when you wonder if you are moving in the right direction. In those moments, remember that growth often happens beneath the surface before it becomes visible. Just as roots grow deep before a tree rises, your foundation is being strengthened before your success becomes clear. Do not measure your journey by quick results. Measure it by the consistency of your effort and the alignment of your actions with what you feel called to do. Type 222 to receive blessings. I am not removing you from stability. I am redefining what stability means for you. True stability is not found in something that can be taken away or replaced at any moment. It is found in what grows from within you and expands outward. When you build something that is aligned with your purpose, it carries a strength that external systems cannot match. That is why I am guiding you in this direction, because I want you to experience a level of fulfillment and security that does not depend on circumstances. You may feel like you are stepping into the unknown, and in many ways, you are. But this unknown is not empty. It is filled with possibilities that are waiting for your participation. I am not sending you into darkness. I am leading you into a space where your light can actually shine. The uncertainty you feel is not a sign of danger, it is a sign of expansion. You are moving beyond what is familiar, and that is where transformation begins. There is also a discipline required in this journey, a commitment to keep going even when motivation fades. This is where many people turn back because they expect everything to feel easy once they choose a different path. But real growth requires consistency, patience, and a willingness to keep moving forward even when you cannot see immediate results. I am strengthening you in this process, teaching you how to remain steady regardless of external conditions. You are not alone in this, even when it feels like no one understands what you are doing or why you are doing it. I am with you in every step, guiding your decisions, opening doors, and placing the right opportunities in your path at the right time. You may not always recognize it immediately, but as you look back, you will see how everything was aligned in ways you could not have planned. This is the difference between chasing and being guided, and it is something you will come to appreciate deeply. Let go of the fear that you are falling behind, because your timeline is not meant to match anyone else's. What I am doing in your life requires a different pace, a different process, and a different level of preparation. When you fully step into it, you will realize that you were never behind, you were simply being positioned. And that positioning is what will allow you to step into opportunities that are truly meant for you, not just available to you. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate, because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. Keep moving forward with faith, even when your mind tries to pull you back into old patterns. You are stepping into a new way of living, one that is guided by purpose rather than pressure. This transition may feel uncomfortable at times, but it is necessary for your growth. Trust that every step you take in alignment with what I am placing in your heart is leading you closer to the life you were meant to live. What is ahead of you is not just about success in the way the world defines it. It is about fulfillment, peace, and a sense of purpose that cannot be taken away. You are being led into something that will not only sustain you, but also impact others in ways you cannot yet see. This is why I am asking you to trust me, to listen, and to move differently. Because what I have prepared for you requires you to become someone who is not driven by fear, but by faith and purpose. This is why some things no longer excite you the way they used to, and why certain paths now feel empty even when they once seemed promising. You are outgrowing what once held your attention, and that is not loss, it is elevation. I am lifting your vision so you can begin to recognize what truly belongs in your life and what was only temporary. You have felt moments of confusion, times when you wondered why everything seemed unclear at once. But what you did not realize is that I was removing distractions that were clouding your direction. Clarity does not always come by adding more, sometimes it comes by taking things away. I have been clearing space in your life, so that what is truly meant for you can enter without competition. That is why certain relationships shifted, certain plans fell apart, and certain expectations did not unfold the way you imagined. None of it was random, it was all part of preparing your path. Type 1111 if you believe. When I told you not to go after jobs, I was also telling you to stop defining yourself by positions that cannot fully reflect who you are. You are not limited to a role or a title. You are far more expansive than that. What I placed inside you is meant to grow, to evolve, and to reach beyond boundaries that systems try to impose. When you attach your identity to something temporary, you begin to feel unstable when that thing changes. But when your identity is rooted in purpose, you remain steady, no matter what shifts around you. There is something powerful that begins to happen when you stop chasing and start aligning. Your energy becomes focused, your decisions become clearer, and your actions begin to carry intention instead of desperation. This shift may seem small at first, but it creates a ripple effect that touches every part of your life. You will begin to notice opportunities that you once overlooked, connections that feel natural instead of forced, and progress that feels steady instead of chaotic. This is what happens when you move in alignment with what I have prepared for you. You are learning how to trust a process that cannot always be seen, and that is where your faith becomes real. Faith is not just believing when things are easy. It is continuing to move forward even when things are uncertain. It is choosing to trust my guidance over your fears, even when your fears feel louder in the moment. Every time you choose trust, you strengthen your connection with me, and that connection becomes your foundation. From that foundation, everything else begins to grow in a way that is stable and lasting. There are ideas within you that you have been hesitant to explore, not because they lack value, but because they feel unfamiliar. You have been waiting for confirmation, for a clear sign that it is safe to move forward. But understand this, the desire itself is often the sign. I place those ideas within you for a reason, and when you feel drawn to something repeatedly, it is not coincidence, it is direction. Begin to take small steps toward those ideas, even if you do not see the full path yet, because each step will reveal more than the last. Type 555 to affirm. Do not allow fear of failure to hold you back from what I am leading you into. Failure is not the end. It is part of the learning process that strengthens your understanding and refines your approach. Every attempt, every effort, and every experience contributes to your growth in ways you may not immediately recognize. What matters is that you keep moving, keep learning, and keep adjusting. I am not expecting perfection from you. I am guiding you toward progress. you have also been comparing your journey to others, and that comparison has been creating unnecessary pressure. What you see in others is only a portion of their story, not the full reality. You do not see their struggles, their doubts, or the path they had to walk to get where they are. Your journey is different because your purpose is different. When you stop comparing and start focusing on your own path, you free yourself from expectations that were never meant for you. I am teaching you patience in a world that constantly demands speed. Patience is not about waiting without action. It is about continuing to move forward without rushing the outcome. It is about trusting that everything will unfold at the right time, even if that time does not match your expectations. This patience will protect you from making decisions based on fear or urgency, and it will allow you to move with clarity instead. There will be moments when you feel like nothing is happening, when progress seems invisible and your efforts feel unnoticed. In those moments, remember that growth often happens quietly before it becomes visible. Just because you cannot see immediate results does not mean nothing is changing. Something is always shifting beneath the surface. Something is always being prepared. Trust that your efforts are not wasted, even when they do not produce instant outcomes. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. I am also strengthening your resilience, teaching you how to remain steady even when challenges arise. This resilience is not something you are born with. It is something that is developed through experience. Every challenge you face is shaping your ability to handle what is ahead. You are becoming stronger, wiser, and more capable with each step you take. This strength will be essential as you continue to move into the life I have prepared for you. As you continue on this path, you will begin to notice a deeper sense of peace within yourself. This peace does not come from having everything figured out. It comes from knowing that you are moving in the right direction. It is a quiet assurance that remains even when things are uncertain. This is one of the signs that you are aligned with my guidance, because my presence brings peace, not confusion. Stay committed to what you are building, even when it requires sacrifice. There will be times when you have to let go of comfort, routine, or familiarity in order to move forward. These moments may feel difficult, but they are necessary for your growth. Every step you take away from what no longer serves you is a step toward what is meant for you. Trust that what you are leaving behind is being replaced with something better. You are not being led into struggle, you are being led into transformation. This transformation will change the way you live, the way you think, and the way you see yourself. It will open doors that you did not even know existed, and it will bring opportunities that align with your purpose. Continue to trust, continue to move, and continue to listen, because everything that is happening is leading you toward a life that reflects the fullness of who you were created to be. You have been carrying pressure that was never meant to belong to you. The weight of expectations, the fear of falling short, the constant need to prove yourself has slowly drained your energy. I see how tired you have been, even when you tried to stay strong on the outside. This is why I am calling you to move differently, because I do not want you to live a life where your worth is constantly questioned. Your value was never meant to be earned through exhaustion. It was already placed within you from the beginning. Type 1212 to claim miracles. As you begin to release this pressure, something within you will start to breathe again. You will notice a sense of lightness, a quiet strength that does not rely on approval or validation. This is the beginning of a new way of living, one where your actions come from purpose instead of fear. When you operate from this place, everything changes. Your decisions become clearer, your energy becomes focused, and your path begins to unfold in a way that feels natural rather than forced. There are things I am preparing for you that require your full attention, your full presence, and your full commitment. If you remain distracted by chasing what does not belong to you, you will miss what is being placed directly in front of you. That is why I am asking you to slow down and pay attention. Not everything that looks like an opportunity is meant for you, and not every open door leads to your purpose. Discernment is what will guide you, and that discernment grows stronger when you stay connected to me. You have also been dealing with fear of the unknown, a quiet voice that tries to pull you back into what feels familiar. This fear is not a sign that you are making the wrong choice. It is a sign that you are stepping beyond your comfort zone. Growth always feels unfamiliar at first, because it requires you to become someone you have not yet fully stepped into. Do not let that fear stop you. Move forward even when you feel uncertain, because each step will build your confidence. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. There is a rhythm to this journey that you are learning, a balance between action and trust. You are not meant to sit and wait without movement, but you are also not meant to move without direction. When you act in alignment with what I place in your heart, your efforts become effective. They begin to produce results that are not just temporary, but lasting. This is the difference between working hard and working with purpose. I am also teaching you to recognize your own voice, the voice that carries clarity and truth. For too long, you have listened to opinions, expectations, and fears that were not your own. Those voices have created confusion and doubt, making it difficult for you to trust yourself. But as you spend more time in alignment with me, your inner voice will become clearer. You will begin to recognize what feels right, what feels true, and what aligns with your purpose. You are being strengthened in ways that you may not fully see yet. Every challenge you face, every moment of uncertainty, and every step of faith is building something within you. This strength will allow you to handle opportunities that would have overwhelmed you before. It will give you the confidence to move forward without hesitation, even when the path is not fully visible. This is how you grow into the person you are meant to be. There is also a deeper level of patience that is being developed in you. Not the kind of patience that feels like waiting without progress, but the kind that allows you to remain steady while things unfold. This patience protects you from making decisions out of fear or urgency. It keeps you grounded, focused, and aligned with what truly matters. In time, you will see how this patience has shaped your journey in ways that rushing never could. You are not being left behind, even when it feels like others are moving ahead of you. What you do not see is that your path is being carefully aligned, each step placed with intention. When your moment comes, it will not be rushed or incomplete. It will be prepared, stable, and aligned with who you have become. This is why I am asking you to trust the timing, because my timing carries a level of precision that human effort cannot replicate. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice changes not just in your external circumstances, but within yourself. You will feel stronger, more confident, and more at peace with where you are. This inner transformation is the foundation of everything that will follow. Without it, success would feel empty. But with it, even small victories will feel meaningful and fulfilling. Do not underestimate the power of consistency in this season. Small steps taken daily in alignment with your purpose will create momentum over time. You do not need to take large leaps to make progress. You need to remain steady and committed. This consistency will build something that cannot be easily shaken. It will create a foundation that supports everything you are moving toward. You are also learning to trust the process, even when it does not match your expectations. This trust is what will carry you through moments of doubt and uncertainty. It is what will keep you moving forward when things feel unclear. And it is what will allow you to receive what is being prepared for you without resistance. I am not leading you into a life of struggle. I am leading you into a life of purpose. This purpose will bring fulfillment, peace, and a sense of direction that you have been searching for. It will allow you to use your gifts in a way that feels natural and impactful. And it will create opportunities that align with who you are, rather than forcing you to become someone you are not. You have spent seasons trying to make things work that were never designed for you. You put in effort, time, and hope, believing that if you tried hard enough, something would eventually open. But I saw what those paths would have led to, and I stepped in to redirect you even when it felt painful. That redirection may have felt like loss, but it was actually preservation. I was protecting your future, even when you could not understand the reason behind what you were experiencing. Type 222 to receive blessings. Now you are entering a phase where your awareness is increasing, and you are beginning to recognize patterns that once went unnoticed. You are starting to see what aligns with your spirit and what does not. This awareness is a gift, and it will guide you in making decisions that bring you closer to your purpose. Do not ignore it or push it aside, because it is one of the ways I communicate with you. When something feels deeply right or deeply wrong, there is a reason behind that feeling. You are also being called to a higher level of discipline, not the kind that comes from fear of failure, but the kind that comes from understanding your purpose. Discipline, rooted in purpose, is powerful because it does not rely on external pressure. It comes from within, from a desire to honor what has been placed inside you. This kind of discipline will help you stay consistent even when motivation fades. It will carry you through days when you feel uncertain, reminding you why you started in the first place. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. I am also reshaping your relationship with time. You have often felt like you were running out of it, like you needed to hurry and catch up. But the truth is, your life is not meant to be rushed. What I am building within you requires time, care, and attention. When you rush, you risk building something that cannot last. But when you move with intention, you create something strong and enduring. Trust that your timing is not behind, it is simply different. There are opportunities ahead that will require you to step forward with confidence, even when you feel unsure. These moments will test your growth, not to break you, but to reveal how far you have come. You will have a choice in those moments, to retreat into what feels safe, or to step into what feels aligned. Choose alignment, even when it feels uncomfortable, because that is where your breakthrough lies. You may not see the full picture yet, but pieces are already coming together in ways you cannot fully recognize. Connections are being formed, ideas are taking shape, and opportunities are being prepared. Your role is to remain present and engaged, to continue building, learning, and growing. Do not wait for everything to be perfect before you move, because perfection is not required for progress. What matters is that you keep going. There is also a healing taking place within you, one that is addressing the fears and doubts that have held you back in the past. You are learning to trust yourself again, to believe in your ability to move forward without constant reassurance. This healing is essential, because without it, you would continue to second-guess every decision. But as you heal, your confidence grows, and your ability to act becomes stronger. You are not meant to live a life driven by fear of failure or rejection. You are meant to live with a sense of purpose that guides your actions and shapes your decisions. This purpose will not always be loud or obvious. Sometimes it will be quiet and steady, but it will always be present, guiding you in the right direction. Learn to recognize it and allow it to lead you. There will be moments when you feel challenged, when things do not go as planned, and when progress feels slow. In those moments, remember that challenges are part of the process. They are not signs that you are on the wrong path, but opportunities for growth. Every challenge you face is strengthening your ability to handle what is ahead. It is building resilience, wisdom, and understanding. You are also learning to let go of control, to release the need to know every detail before you move. This does not mean you are acting blindly. It means you are trusting the guidance you are receiving. There is a balance between planning and trusting, and you are learning how to walk that line. As you do, you will find that things begin to flow more naturally, without the constant resistance you once felt. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. Your journey is not just about achieving something external, it is about becoming someone internally. The person you are becoming is more aligned, more aware, and more connected to your purpose. This transformation is what will allow you to step into opportunities with confidence and clarity.